AnimeCons TV. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Shannon.
And we're here at Kraken Con Spring 2016. This is my 6th Kraken Con, but Shannon, it's your first.
I get a big V on my forehead. This is my first time going to Kraken Con.
And so what are your impressions of this convention?
So far, I haven't seen too much, but what I have seen, I've been impressed with. It's not overcrowded here.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room for everybody to walk around. We're actually able to record in the vendor room, which means that you can speak at a decent level and not feel like you have to yell at people.
Right, right.
So it feels like they really organized for a larger crowd, but since they received this, it feels almost like a smaller crowd because there's so much room for you to actually run around and you're not going to run into each other. Feels organized. It seems like they have everything planned and everything in its place, like as it's scheduled and supposed to be. Had a little bit of trouble finding water, of all things.
Well, there's some right there. There's some out in the hall.
Oh, there's some.
Yeah, and so if you look, it's there.
The other one I tried was empty.
Oh.
They have the little spouts.
Actually, they're refilling it right now. I'm not even making that up.
Yay!
They are actually.
I can get my water finally. So I had a little bit trouble finding water because one of the vending machines in the hotel was broken, but that's not their fault. It's probably the hotel's fault. Otherwise, everything seems to be going really smoothly here. I like it so far. It's not super expensive. The tickets are a great price.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's totally worth it.
And they've got video theater, actually sponsored by AnimeCons.com.
Right next to us.
And there's the dealer's room and the artist alley. They also have video game tournaments going on. They've got a coloring table right here.
Yeah, so the main caricature from Kraken Con is this adorable hula girl. I don't know what her name is. I'm sure she has a story behind her.
Well, the theme this year is Aloha.
Aloha.
Hula in Hawaii.
Yeah. So they have this entire coloring area where you can color a picture of the character for Kraken Con. It's really cute.
No, I am sad to see that it's not on the boat like it was last time. It was on the USS Hornet.
And that was amazing. I missed that.
And I've talked to the organizers, and apparently it was a logistical nightmare, which I'm not surprised, but it was a great.
Makes sense.
It was a great thing, but it's good to be back here. It feels comfortable and familiar. And
do you feel like they've grown since the last time they had a convention?
Since the last time they were here, I think they're taking up more space. Yes, they have the junior ballrooms this year, so they have expanded a bit.
Cool.
And that does help with the crowds, and there's plenty of room to walk. And there's also plenty of events for people to go put butts in seats.
There's a masquerade happening, which is super exciting.
Yeah, and I'm going to have the entire masquerade recorded like usual, posted on AnimeCons TV, so find it in our extras feed. And there's a lot of great costumes. You actually saw Tubbs.
Yes, I saw a sexy man Tubbs from Neko Atsume. He was literally laying there showing off his abs. I thought it was great.
told me that in Japanese, Tubbs, his name translates to Mr. Satisfaction. So that Tubbs.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. He was not tubby. We'll just say that.
No, he wasn't. He was pretty cute.
But yeah, I mean, this is my 6th Kraken Con, so there's really only so much I can say about it without repeating myself. Like, why are you putting this theater in the dealer's room where you can't hear it? I say that every time. The video room, well, because it's a video area, it's not in a whole room, because it's in the middle of the room and there's no sound barriers or any barriers, the sound bleed comes in and it's hard to watch a show with all the noise from the whole room coming in. There's a video area and it's over on the other side of the dealer's room here, and so there's a bit of noise with the main event hall here, and so they have it again. And if I'm going to make a suggestion, that really needs to move to a room, because although the volume is turned up, it'd be nicer to be able to watch the shows in an actual screening room and not just a corner of the dealer's room. There was the theater in the back showing anime. They had their regular dealer's room and artist alley with the screenings in there, except it was in the hangar deck of the aircraft carrier. And I complained so much, they made me a sponsor of the theater.
That's hilarious.
So that's cool.
But you really can't hear what's going on the...
Yeah. Also, I did ask them about it, it said they needs a new bulb. That's why it's a little bit washed out.
Okay.
That'll
Yeah,
be
I was
fixed next
curious
time.
about that too. But I'm not here to watch anime. I can do that at
Yeah,
home. I can watch
exactly.
on like, you know, Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
It was
everybody's
one of the
got Crunchyroll
sponsors.
and
So when I come to these conventions, I want to be here to, you know, be a part of the community and be
Yeah.
able to talk to people. And I really appreciate that. It seems like, at least as a first timer, that Kraken Con's really put in a lot of effort to give us a large enough space for the attendees that they've expected, and give everybody a lot to do, so that there's events for every kind of personality, no matter what kind of nerd you are.
Yeah, and everybody here is really friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just walk up to anybody and
pretty
say,
cool.
hey, I like your costume, and maybe you'll have a new friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, I haven't seen there's nobody mad or upset. It's a big friendly atmosphere.
It's a big family. Yay, hugs.
And so you coming back next time?
Yeah, I would love to. I hope you invite me again. Put me on your press list.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I would love to come back next time. I believe the next one's going to be in fall, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it's in November.
Okay.
So if you're in the Bay Area, come to Kraken Con Fall, the Oakland Convention Center. And maybe you'll be back.
Maybe. In costume?
Yes. Yeah.
Although, to be honest, I've seen some really excellent costumes here, so I would feel like I have to stand up to a pretty high standard.
Yeah, there's always room for another.
That's true.
So.
Will you help me on that?
Yeah, yeah, I need to.
I can't sew. He can.
Well, maybe we'll do the Jedi costumes or something.
Yes!
We'll figure something out, because it'll be right before Rogue One. So, but so any last thoughts on Kraken Con?
I think that's about it.
Yeah, this is my favorite Bay Area convention.
Yeah.
And I've said it before, and it's still
It's
true.
a huge step up from the SAC AnimeCon that I went to with you.
Yeah, I
That
wasn't going to say it,
oh,
but
man.
I think I might have said it before.
Well,
But
I'm
yeah,
a guest. I can say whatever I want.
I
so.
do prefer Kraken Con. SAC Anime, it's a good event, but yeah, this is fun.
But that one was kind of disorganized, so
Yeah, it was.
yeah, this one's way better.
All right.
Personally.
And people, if they want to know more about your shows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do shows on the internet. My name is Snubs, or Shannon Morse if you prefer my real name. It's at Snubs on Twitter, SNUBS, or you can find my shows, Hack5, which is HAK5.org, and TechThing, which is TEKthing.com.
Yes. And you were just in the final episode of the Chibi Project.
I was. We got to shoot my gun.
Yeah, so check out the Chibi Project finale part
awesome.
1. You can see her shooting a gun. And
I'm a decent shot. Not bad.
yeah, you
Took me a while.
You hit it.
Yeah,
you hit those headbands.
I hit the headbands.
So if you want to see what we're talking about, check that out. And otherwise, we'll see you at the next Kraken Con.